Ever wondered why some engines sound smoother, rev differently, or even make your car handle a little weird in the corners? Yep, I'm talking about the engine layout. V6, Inline 6, and Boxer. And no, it's not just car nerd trivia. It actually matters when you're buying, fixing, or even just understanding your ride. Hey, I'm Tom from Car Justify, and I've been wrenching on cars for more than 15 years now. Today we're diving into something that trips people up all the time, the differences between V6, Inline 6, and Boxer engines. Trust me, once you get this, a lot of other things about your car are going to start making sense. So, let's kick off with the Inline 6, that's the straight 6, all 6 cylinders lined up in a row. This layout is super smooth. Why? Because it's naturally balanced. The pistons move in a way that cancels out vibrations without needing extra parts. I've worked on a bunch of old BMWs that ran smoother at 200,000 miles than some newer V6s. The downside? They're long, like physically longer, so they don't fit well in most modern front-wheel drive setups. Next up, the V6. You've probably got one under the hood if you drive a lot of mid-size sedans, SUVs, or pickups. This one's basically 2 banks of 3 cylinders shaped like a V, hence the name. It's more compact than an Inline 6, which is why manufacturers love it. Easier to package, especially in transverse sideways engine bays. The trade-off? It's not quite as smooth, and it usually needs a balance shaft or extra engineering to cancel out vibrations. That's why sometimes a V6 can feel a bit buzzy compared to an inline. Now the Boxer. This one's kind of the oddball. You'll find it in Subarus and Porsches mostly. It's also called a flat 6 because the cylinders lie flat and move side to side like 2 boxers punching each other. That's where the name comes from. The big plus here is the low center of gravity. The engine sits low in the car, which helps with handling. That's why Porsche loves it in the 911. Keeps the car planted. But working on these can be a pain. Ask anyone who's tried to change spark plugs in a Subaru. It's tight in there. Alright, now let's break it down real-world style. If you're all about smooth driving and don't mind paying a bit more for service, an Inline 6 is a great setup. This actually happened to a buddy of mine. He bought an old Lexus with a straight 6 and couldn't believe how quiet it was at idle. Barely had to touch the thing besides oil changes. If you need something practical, affordable, and compact, the V6 is going to be your go-to. Lots of parts, easy to find, decent power, kind of the jack of all trades. Just keep an ear out for that timing chain rattle some V6s get over time, especially in higher mileage engines. That's one I see a lot in the shop. And if you're into quirky cars or tight handling, the Boxer might be your style. Just be ready for some unique maintenance stuff, like oil leaks from the valve covers, which are on the sides of the engine instead of the top. Not hard to fix, just different. To recap, Inline 6 is smooth and solid, but big. V6 is compact and versatile, but might vibrate more. Boxer is low and sporty, but needs some special care. None of them are bad. It's all about what fits your driving style and what you're willing to deal with under the hood. Hope this cleared things up a bit. If it did, throw a like on this video and subscribe if you want more no-nonsense car advice. I'll see you in the next one. And hey, if your engine's making weird noises, don't panic. Just hit me up in the comments. Later.